Hi, this is Mason.
And I'm Owen.
And we're going to be making monkey bread. Okay, first, boys, we're going to be greasing the blunt pan, boys.
We're going to be cutting the biscuits.
First, boys, you want to know a few things about matter and how it changes through phases. First of all matter is made up of tiny particles.
Second, the particles are always moving, so they never stop.
The particles also have tiny spaces between them.
And lastly, adding heat to matter can make the particles move faster and cause phase changes. If you're going to take away thermal energy, this is also going to cause another phase change. Okay, so now what we've done is we have put 1 cup of sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon into this bowl, and now we're going to be placing this dough into the mixture and then place it into this.
So, boys, we just rolled the dough in the sugar and cinnamon mix, and this is a solid, which means all the particles are closer together with less energy. They're not moving that much. They're still moving, but very slowly. Okay, now we're going to be putting the rest of the cinnamon sugar mix into this saucepan. We're going to be putting half a cup in, and we're going to be putting a stick of butter, and then that will be going into a liquid soon.
Okay, so right now this is a solid, and soon it is going to be melting into a liquid. So melting is a phase change from a solid to a liquid. So this is also thermal expansion, since we're adding heat to the solid and the particles are separating and they're creating a bigger volume. Now, as you can see, this mixture is finally almost fully turned into a liquid, and a liquid is where the particles are still moving, but they're moving faster than a solid, and they take shape of their container.
This has finally turned into a liquid. It is at like a boiling point right now, so it's like sizzling, and gas is now coming up from it, and that, from changing it to a liquid to a gas, that is called evaporation. The particles are starting to space out more and have a lot of energy to rise up in the air, and this is all from the thermal heat that is under the saucepan.
Okay, so now we have poured the caramel mixture into the pan, and now we're ready to bake it. Okay, so now we are going to be using some of this leftover caramel for later. Right now it is a liquid, and we're going to be putting it in the freezer, and it's going to go through a phase change to a solid. This is called freezing. So this is when the particles right now are spaced out and they take shape of their container with some thermal energy. Now we're going to be taking away some of the thermal energy. The particles are going to become closer together, and this is going to form a solid.
Okay, as we're putting this in the freezer, this is also called thermal contraction because we're taking away the heat and it's becoming compact. The particles are becoming compact. Okay, now we're going to be taking the caramel that we put in the freezer, and now it is going to be turning into a solid. Okay, see, as you can see, this is solid. I can't break it. You can see it's not liquid anymore. It is a solid. Okay, boys, our final project has done. It looks so good.
Yeah.
So this is our final product. Even though it went through a lot of phases, it still followed law of conservation of matter. Okay, so the phases that we didn't cover are sublimation, condensation, and deposition. Okay, sublimation. Sublimation is when it goes from a solid straight to a gas. It literally skips over the liquid phase, and this is because of all the energy that is in the ice.
The second phase that we didn't cover is condensation. This is when there's a phase change from a gas to a liquid. This is because the gas is losing thermal energy and then it changes into a liquid. The last phase that we didn't do is deposition. So deposition again is like sublimation, but the total opposite, where a gas is losing so much energy so fast that it skips the liquid phase and goes right to a solid.
Thanks for watching.